Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever met someone who seemed cheerful on the outside, but deep down, something just felt off? Have you ever looked at a smile and wondered if it was truly genuine or just a well-rehearsed mask? In a world where appearances can be deceiving, we often encounter people who wear fake smiles, whether to hide their true emotions, to manipulate, or simply to conform to social expectations. A smile is one of the most universally recognized expressions of human emotion. It signifies happiness, warmth, and friendliness. However, not all smiles are genuine. Some are merely masks, carefully crafted to conceal true emotions, mislead others, or maintain social appearances. One of the most telling ways to detect a fake smile is by observing the eyes. Unlike the mouth, which can be easily manipulated into a forced grin, the eyes do not lie. They are windows to the soul, revealing the truth behind a person's emotions. When someone is genuinely happy, their eyes reflect that joy, crinkling at the corners in what is known as the Duchenne smile, a term coined by French neurologist Guillaume Duchenne. This type of smile involves the activation of both the zygomatic major muscle, which lifts the corners of the mouth, and the orbicularis oculi muscle, which creates the characteristic crow's feet at the edges of the eyes. However, when a smile is insincere, the eyes remain lifeless, lacking warmth, engagement, and depth. The reason why the eyes are so important in detecting true emotion is that they are controlled by involuntary muscles. While most people can fake a smile by manipulating their lips, very few can convincingly mimic the natural eye movements associated with genuine joy. This is why professional poker players, investigators, and even psychologists often study eye movements when determining whether someone is being truthful or deceptive. If a person's smile is authentic, their eyes will light up, appearing brighter and more engaged. Conversely, in a fake smile, the eyes may seem dull, distant, or even sad. They may lack the warmth that typically accompanies real happiness, creating a disconnect between the mouth and the rest of the face. Beyond physical signs, the emotional energy behind a smile is also telling. When someone truly experiences happiness, their entire face reflects it in a way that feels contagious. Genuine smiles evoke a feeling of connection and warmth in those around them. In contrast, a fake smile often feels empty, forced, or performative. You may sense that something is off, even if you cannot immediately pinpoint why. This is because the human brain is wired to recognize microexpressions, subtle facial movements that reveal true emotions. Even if we are not consciously aware of it, we can often intuitively sense when someone's smile is not genuine. The ability to recognize fake smiles is particularly important in social interactions. In many situations, people use fake smiles as a form of social politeness. In customer service, for example, employees are often required to smile regardless of how they feel. While this is not inherently deceptive, it does create a distinction between social smiles and genuine smiles. Social smiles are used to navigate interactions, maintain harmony, and adhere to societal expectations. They are often brief and limited to the mouth, lacking the warmth and sincerity of a truly happy expression. While these smiles serve a purpose, they do not carry the same emotional weight as a real smile. On the other hand, some people use fake smiles for more manipulative reasons. Narcissists, con artists, and dishonest individuals may smile to gain trust, mask their true intentions, or create a false sense of security. In these cases, the eyes become an even more critical indicator of authenticity. Someone who is trying to deceive you may offer a smile that seems pleasant at first glance, but upon closer inspection, their eyes remain calculating, disengaged, or cold. They may use a smile as a tool rather than a true expression of emotion, attempting to influence or manipulate those around them. Recognizing these signs can help protect against deception, allowing for more informed interactions. Another important context in which fake smiles appear is when someone is trying to hide their pain. Many people use smiling as a defense mechanism, attempting to appear fine even when they are struggling internally. This type of smile is often referred to as the masking smile, as it conceals sadness, stress, or even depression. While the mouth may curve upwards in a seemingly cheerful expression, the eyes reveal the truth. They may appear tired, unfocused, or distant. Sometimes they may even look misty, as though tears are being held back. In these situations, recognizing the disconnect between the eyes and the smile can be an opportunity to offer support. If someone frequently smiles in a way that does not match the emotion in their eyes, it may be a sign that they need help but are afraid to ask for it. It is also interesting to note that different cultures interpret smiles differently. In some Western societies, smiling is encouraged as a sign of friendliness and openness. In contrast, some Eastern cultures may view excessive smiling as insincere or inappropriate in certain situations. Because of these cultural differences, it is important to consider the context when interpreting smiles. However, regardless of cultural background, the principle remains the same. Genuine smiles engage the eyes, while fake smiles do not. Understanding the difference between real and fake smiles is not just about identifying deception. It is also about deepening our emotional intelligence. By paying attention to how people express their emotions, we can build stronger connections, offer support when needed, and protect ourselves from potential manipulation. This skill is valuable in personal relationships, professional settings, and even casual interactions. The eyes are the key to detecting a fake smile. While the mouth can be controlled, the eyes naturally reveal true emotions. A genuine smile involves both the mouth and the eyes, creating an expression that is warm, engaging, and contagious. In contrast, a fake smile lacks the necessary eye involvement, often appearing hollow, forced, or disconnected. Recognizing these subtle differences can help us navigate social interactions with greater awareness and understanding. Whether in personal relationships, professional environments, or everyday encounters, the ability to distinguish between real and fake smiles allows us to connect with others more authentically. It helps us see beyond the surface, offering insight into what people truly feel beneath their expressions. At the end of the day, a true smile is not just about the lips. It's about the soul shining through the eyes. A smile is often seen as a universal symbol of happiness, warmth, and friendliness. However, not all smiles are created equal. Some are genuine expressions of joy, while others are carefully crafted performances designed to give the illusion of happiness. One of the most telling signs of a fake smile is when it appears too perfect. Flawlessly symmetrical, overly controlled, or held for an unnatural amount of time. Unlike authentic smiles, which arise naturally and effortlessly, fake smiles often seem rehearsed, as if they have been consciously constructed rather than instinctively felt. This subtle but significant difference can reveal much about a person's true emotions, intentions, and underlying state of mind. Genuine smiles are dynamic and fluid. They happen spontaneously, responding to an emotion in real time. The muscles in the face move naturally, creating a balanced yet slightly asymmetrical expression. A real smile varies each time, depending on the depth of the emotion, the circumstances, and the person expressing it. In contrast, a fake smile often looks almost identical every single time. It is as if the person has perfected a socially acceptable version of a smile and uses it as a mask. This kind of smile can appear robotic, lacking the organic variation that makes genuine happiness so easy to recognize. One of the main reasons fake smiles look so perfect is because they are consciously controlled. A real smile is driven by the limbic system, the part of the brain responsible for emotions. It happens reflexively, without much thought. However, a forced smile originates from the motor cortex, the part of the brain that handles voluntary movements. When someone deliberately tries to create the right smile, they tend to overcompensate, leading to an expression that looks flawless but unnatural. This is why fake smiles often seem static, as though they have been carefully arranged rather than effortlessly expressed. Another key characteristic of an overly perfect smile is how long it lasts. A genuine smile occurs in response to something specific and fades naturally. The facial muscles relax at a pace that feels organic, making the transition between smiling and a neutral expression smooth and effortless. In contrast, a fake smile may linger too long, as if the person is holding it in place. This can make interactions feel uncomfortable, as the smile does not match the rhythm of the conversation. When someone forces a smile, they may be consciously trying to project an image of happiness or friendliness, but the unnatural duration of their expression often has the opposite effect. It feels staged rather than sincere. Another sign of an overly perfect smile is the lack of microexpressions, small, involuntary facial movements that accompany true emotions. When people experience genuine joy, their faces exhibit a series of subtle muscle movements that are difficult to fake. Their cheeks lift naturally, their eyebrows may move slightly, and their entire face participates in the expression. However, when a smile is forced, these micro-expressions are missing. The mouth may curve upward, but the rest of the face remains stiff, betraying the fact that the emotion behind the smile is not truly felt. In social settings, fake smiles often serve a specific purpose. Some people use them to appear friendly and approachable, even when they do not feel that way inside. Others use them as a defense mechanism, hoping to mask discomfort, sadness, or anxiety. In professional environments, employees may use fake smiles to appear more welcoming, especially in customer service roles. While this is often expected in the workplace, it can sometimes create emotional exhaustion. The act of continuously faking smiles, known as emotional labor, can be draining, leaving individuals feeling disconnected from their true emotions. Psychologists have studied the effects of fake smiling on mental health, and the results are intriguing. Research suggests that forcing a smile for extended periods can lead to emotional fatigue and even increase stress levels. When a person consistently suppresses their true feelings in favor of a perfect, artificial smile, they may experience cognitive dissonance, a psychological conflict between their inner emotions and outward behavior. This internal struggle can make them feel inauthentic, disconnected, or even resentful. Fake smiles are also commonly used by individuals who want to manipulate others. Con artists, narcissists, and deceptive individuals may use overly perfect smiles as a tool to gain trust, charm people, or hide their true intentions. Because society generally associates smiling with positivity, those who can produce flawless, rehearsed smiles often use them to their advantage. However, the key to spotting deception lies in the small details. If a smile looks too perfect, too practiced, or too controlled, there is a good chance that it is not genuine. Another interesting aspect of fake smiles is that they can sometimes make others feel uncomfortable rather than reassured. While genuine smiles create warmth and connection, overly perfect smiles can have the opposite effect. Because they lack authenticity, they do not evoke the same emotional response in those who observe them. Instead of feeling comforted, people may feel unsettled, sensing that something is not quite right. This is because humans are naturally attuned to authenticity. Even if we cannot immediately pinpoint why a smile seems off, we can often feel when it lacks sincerity. It is also worth noting that cultural differences can influence the way fake and genuine smiles are perceived. In some cultures, smiling is expected in nearly all social interactions, while in others, excessive smiling can be seen as insincere or unnecessary. However, across all cultures, genuine smiles are universally recognized. They transcend language and social norms, creating real emotional connections. No matter where you are in the world, a fake smile is still a fake smile, and an overly perfect smile often raises suspicion rather than trust. So why does recognizing fake smiles matter? Understanding the difference between real and forced smiles allows us to navigate social interactions with greater awareness. It helps us distinguish between genuine connections and those that are merely surface level. It also allows us to offer deeper support to those who may be struggling but are trying to hide their pain behind a polished, artificial expression. A smile that is too perfect is often not real. While genuine smiles are natural, fluid, and dynamic, fake smiles tend to be overly controlled, symmetrical, and rehearsed. They may last too long, lack microexpressions, or feel emotionally disconnected. Whether used for social politeness, professional expectations, or manipulation, these smiles do not carry the warmth and sincerity of true joy. Recognizing the difference between a real and a forced smile is not just about detecting deception. It is about understanding people on a deeper level. By paying attention to the subtle nuances of human expression, we can build stronger relationships, support those who need it, and ensure that our own interactions are rooted in authenticity rather than pretense. True smiles are not perfect, and that is exactly what makes them beautiful. A smile is one of the most powerful expressions in human communication, capable of conveying warmth, joy, and connection. However, not all smiles are genuine, and one of the key signs of a fake smile is when the timing feels off. It appears too late, lingers too long, or is out of sync with the natural rhythm of conversation. Unlike genuine smiles, which arise instinctively in response to emotions, fake smiles often feel calculated, delayed, or exaggerated. This subtle but crucial difference can reveal whether someone is truly happy or merely trying to project an illusion of happiness. A real smile is immediate and effortless. When something genuinely amuses or delights a person, their smile appears naturally, without hesitation. It is a spontaneous reaction, much like laughter or surprise. There is no need to consciously think about smiling, it just happens. In contrast, a fake smile is often delayed, appearing a few moments after it should. This happens because the person is not actually experiencing the emotion they are trying to display. Instead, they are processing the situation and making a conscious decision to smile. This slight hesitation can make the smile feel unnatural and forced. It is as if the person is waiting to see how others react before deciding to show an expression of happiness. This kind of delayed smiling is common in social situations where people feel pressured to conform to expectations. For example, in a group setting, if someone tells a joke and everyone laughs, a person who does not find it funny may still force a smile, but it will come a second too late. Their reaction is not spontaneous. It is an intentional attempt to fit in. While this type of delayed smile is not necessarily deceitful, it does reveal that the person is not feeling the joy they are displaying. Their reaction is more about social politeness than true emotion. Another way that timing reveals fake smiles is through prolonged expressions. A genuine smile does not last for an unnaturally long time. It appears in response to an emotion, lingers briefly, and fades in a natural, gradual way. However, when someone forces a smile, they may hold it for too long, keeping it fixed in place as if they are posing for a photograph. This kind of prolonged smile can feel unsettling, as it does not match the normal flow of human emotion. It is especially noticeable in professional settings, where people are often required to maintain a pleasant expression for extended periods. Customer service workers, salespeople, and public figures frequently display these extended smiles as part of their job, but the lack of natural timing makes them easy to distinguish from genuine smiles. Similarly, fake smiles often disappear too quickly, breaking the natural rhythm of a conversation. When someone is truly happy, their smile does not vanish instantly. It fades naturally as their emotion settles. In contrast, a fake smile is like a light switch, turning on and off abruptly. The person may smile for a brief moment to fulfill a social expectation, and then immediately return to a neutral or serious expression once they think no one is watching. This kind of sudden transition can be jarring and may indicate that the smile was never authentic to begin with. One of the reasons why the timing of a fake smile feels off is because it requires conscious effort. A real smile is a reaction, but a fake smile is a decision. When someone forces a smile, they are actively thinking about how they should appear rather than simply experiencing an emotion. This cognitive processing creates a slight delay, making the expression feel mechanical rather than natural. In contrast, when someone genuinely experiences happiness, their body responds automatically and their smile appears in perfect sync with the moment. Another important factor to consider is how the timing of a smile aligns with the rest of a person's body language. In an authentic smile, the entire body reacts in harmony with the emotion. The person may lean slightly forward, raise their eyebrows, or display other micro-expressions that reinforce their happiness. However, in a fake smile, the smile often seems disconnected from the rest of the body. The person may smile with their mouth while their posture remains stiff, or their eyes remain disengaged. This lack of synchronization is a clear sign that the smile is not genuine. In some cases, people use fake smiles as a social tool to manage situations or influence others. Politicians, for example, are often trained to smile at the right moments to appear likable and approachable. While this kind of strategic smiling can be effective, it is usually easy to spot when someone is performing rather than truly feeling an emotion. Their smile may be perfectly timed in a technical sense, but it lacks the organic, effortless quality of a real smile. There are also instances where people use fake smiles to hide negative emotions. Someone who is feeling anxious, sad, or uncomfortable may force a smile to mask their true feelings. In these cases, the timing of the smile can be a giveaway. If a person suddenly smiles in response to something that does not typically evoke joy, or if their smile appears as a defense mechanism rather than a natural reaction, it may indicate that they are struggling internally. This type of smiling is common in people who experience high suffering in depression or anxiety, as they may feel the need to maintain a cheerful appearance even when they are suffering inside. Understanding the importance of timing in smiles can help us become more attuned to the emotions of others. It allows us to recognize when someone is genuinely happy and when they may be putting on a front. This can be valuable in personal relationships, professional settings, and social interactions, as it enables us to respond with greater empathy and awareness. If we notice that someone's smile seems out of sync with the situation, it may be an opportunity to offer support or dig deeper into how they are truly feeling. The timing of a smile is one of the most revealing indicators of its authenticity. A real smile appears instantly, lingers naturally, and fades gradually, following the natural rhythm of human emotion. In contrast, a fake smile often arrives late, lasts too long, or disappears too quickly, creating a sense of disconnection. Because real smiles are controlled by the subconscious, they flow effortlessly, while fake smiles require conscious effort, making them feel unnatural. By paying attention to the timing of a smile, we can distinguish between true joy and forced expressions, allowing us to navigate social interactions with greater understanding. Recognizing these subtle differences helps us connect with people on a deeper level, offering support where needed and ensuring that our own interactions are based on authenticity rather than pretense. A smile is one of the most universally recognized human expressions, often associated with warmth, happiness, and sincerity. However, not all smiles are genuine, and one of the most revealing signs of a fake smile is when it does not match the person's tone of voice or words. In natural human communication, emotions are expressed through multiple channels: facial expressions, vocal tone, and body language. When someone is truly happy, their entire demeanor reflects that joy, and their voice naturally carries the same enthusiasm as their smile. However, when a smile is forced or insincere, there is often a mismatch between the expression on the person's face and the emotions conveyed through their speech. This lack of harmony can make a smile feel awkward, unnatural, or even deceptive. One of the most noticeable aspects of this mismatch is the lack of emotional resonance in the voice. When a person genuinely experiences joy, their voice tends to rise in pitch slightly, become more animated, and include natural variations in tone. Excitement, amusement, or happiness can be heard just as much as they can be seen. However, when someone forces a smile, their voice may remain flat, lacking the liveliness that should accompany genuine happiness. This disconnect between the smile and the voice is a strong indicator that the expression is not truly felt. If someone is smiling while speaking in a monotone voice or without any real enthusiasm, it can create a sense of unease or artificiality in the interaction. Another giveaway of a fake smile is when the words being spoken do not match the expression on the face. Imagine someone saying, "I'm really happy to see you," while their voice sounds distant or their energy seems low. Even if their mouth is curved into a smile, their tone tells a different story. This contradiction often happens when people are trying to mask their true emotions. They may be feeling sad, frustrated, or indifferent, yet they force a smile because they feel obligated to appear cheerful. This kind of emotional inconsistency is easy to detect, as human beings are naturally attuned to the harmony between verbal and nonverbal communication. When the words and the smile do not align, something feels off, and people may instinctively sense the lack of sincerity. This mismatch between a smile and vocal expression is particularly common in social and professional settings where people feel pressured to maintain a positive image. In customer service, for example, employees are often required to smile while speaking to customers, regardless of how they actually feel. While this is considered part of good service, it can sometimes result in forced politeness that does not fully resonate in the voice. A customer might hear a cashier say, "Have a great day," with a perfectly shaped smile, but notice that the tone lacks warmth or genuine care. This creates an emotional disconnect that can make the interaction feel superficial rather than truly friendly. Similarly, in personal relationships, people sometimes use fake smiles to cover up their true emotions. A person who is feeling upset might say, "I'm fine," while smiling, even though their tone suggests otherwise. This kind of emotional masking is often a defense mechanism, used to avoid conflict, hide vulnerability, or maintain social harmony. However, the people closest to them may pick up on the inconsistency between their smile and their voice, sensing that something is wrong, even if the words suggest otherwise. In these cases, recognizing the mismatch between facial expression and vocal tone can be an important clue that someone may need support or encouragement. In some cases, a fake smile accompanied by an incongruent voice can be a deliberate attempt at manipulation. Certain individuals, such as con artists, narcissists, or those trying to deceive others, may use forced smiles to appear friendly or trustworthy, while their words and tone reveal their true intentions. A salesperson, for example, might smile while saying, "This is the best deal you'll ever find," yet their tone might sound rehearsed or unconvincing. In these situations, the inconsistency between their expression and their vocal delivery can serve as a warning sign that they are not being entirely honest. Another interesting aspect of how fake smiles clash with vocal expression is the concept of microexpressions. Brief, involuntary facial expressions that reveal a person's true emotions before they can consciously control them. Even if someone is trying to maintain a fake smile, their true feelings may flicker across their face for a fraction of a second. At the same time, their voice may carry subtle emotional cues that contradict the expression they are trying to project. A person forcing a smile while talking about something that genuinely upsets them might unconsciously let their voice drop in volume or reveal tension in their speech. These small but telling signs can make it clear that the person's outward expression does not reflect their inner feelings. Beyond individual interactions, the inconsistency between a smile and vocal expression also plays a role in media and public appearances. Celebrities, politicians, and influencers often practice smiling for cameras, sometimes pairing it with scripted speeches. While some are skilled at making their smiles appear natural, others struggle to align their expressions with their vocal delivery. A politician might give a speech about a serious issue while forcing a smile, creating a disconnect that makes them seem out of touch or insincere. Likewise, a celebrity might smile in an interview while talking about a difficult personal experience, but their tone might not match the expression, making the moment feel awkward or forced. This kind of emotional inconsistency can make public figures appear less authentic, as audiences naturally pick up on the lack of emotional alignment. Recognizing when a smile does not match the tone of voice or words being spoken can be valuable in everyday interactions. It allows people to detect insincerity, understand when someone may be hiding their true feelings, and navigate social situations with greater emotional intelligence. Whether in personal relationships, professional environments, or casual conversations, being aware of these subtle inconsistencies can help build deeper, more meaningful connections. If someone's smile feels disconnected from their words or tone, it may be a sign that they are struggling with something beneath the surface, or that they are not being entirely truthful. This awareness can lead to more honest conversations and a greater ability to read people's emotions accurately. A fake smile often becomes obvious when it does not align with the person's vocal tone or words. Genuine happiness is reflected not just in the mouth, but in the entire communication process, including voice, body language, and overall energy. When someone forces a smile but their voice lacks warmth or enthusiasm, the inconsistency becomes apparent. Likewise, when a person's words express positivity but their tone sounds flat or disengaged, it signals that their smile may not be genuine. These small but powerful clues can reveal hidden emotions, unspoken struggles, or even potential deception. By paying close attention to the way people smile, in combination with how they speak, we can better understand their true emotions and intentions, fostering deeper and more authentic interactions.